Wriggle and Rhyme started in 2008 by me. I wrote one program and started with one class in my living room here in Fishhook. At the time, my daughter was 3 years old and my son was just a toddler himself, just 18 months old. And really, Wriggle and Rhyme started out of a desire for me to continue being their primary caregiver. But as a family, we were in the middle of a transition period. My husband was studying full-time for a career change, and so I really needed to contribute financially to our circumstances. But the desire to be at home full-time with my children and still be able to contribute created this passion inside of me to start something. And it was while I was looking for a music-based program for my son that I realized that there was a gap in the market to create something myself. I've been musical since I could remember. I've been singing since I was 5 years old. I started piano lessons then, and I went on to study orchestral percussion as well as music theory, and so music's always been part of my blood. But I ended up in a career in corporate marketing, and so it was really, Wriggle and Rhyme was really born out of those two passions intersecting, those two interests intersecting. Initially, I just wrote programs suitable for babies and toddlers, but as my own children grew, the opportunity came along for me to continue writing for children all the way up to grade R. And that's been really exciting because not only is Wriggle and Rhyme now available for children from 6 months old to 6 years old, but my children have been part of that story and have really inspired the material as they themselves have grown. But of course, as the business grew, it became clear that this was an opportunity to really expand our offering by allowing women to do just what I'd done, but with a successful program and all the support that they needed. Music has a very special place in the development of children because children's brains are growing and developing, and what we've seen over the years is that music's got this incredible way of connecting with children's brains. And so the passion behind Wriggle and Rhyme was to develop a unique and proudly South African program that would use music as a catalyst for learning and development in children. Our classes are really relaxed. They're an hour long. They start with a half-an-hour structured musical program where the children move through a different theme every term, and we use props and puppets and instruments to really engage and stimulate the children in different ways. And then the second half an hour is a social time because we actually believe that music brings people together. And so that social time at that time of your life where you're just desperate for connecting with people that are in a similar stage of life to you is something that we've also been able to incorporate into our program. In 2012, we had the opportunity to expand into the preschools market. One of the things that I've been really passionate about from the beginning is creating programs that tap into the age and stage of development that the children are at. And I've used different themes to connect with the children's imaginations. So for example, we'll use the theme of space travel, 3, 2, 1 blast off, and we'll take the children on an imaginary adventure into outer space. We'll teach them all about pitch and music. We'll introduce them to different planets, and they will have what we call a musical adventure to remember because they will be on this imaginary adventure, tapping into all the sights and sounds that they can experience in their own imaginations, which we just light up for them, but using music as a catalyst for that. And that's something that makes Wriggle and Rhyme really unique because I want music to be the hero of our story. In 2014, Wriggle and Rhyme became involved at a school called Itemba in Fishhook. Itemba is a school for less advantaged children that runs out of St. Peter's Church, and they offer quality preschool education for around 60 children. We saw the opportunity to offer our music program to those children once a week to assist them with language development. And what we've seen over the years has just reinforced what neuroscience has been telling us, which is that music has a very special place in helping children to learn language. Bearing in mind that these are children that are learning English as their second, sometimes third or fourth language, and Wriggle and Rhyme has really assisted them in learning the language, being excited about speaking English, and actually given them something to look forward to in that music-based program each week. Another opportunity that came up for us in 2016 was to get involved in the Sound Start project. The Sound Start project is an initiative of Lifeline Energy and Grow with Educare, who are two NGOs working with less advantaged children in South Africa. The way the project works is Lifeline Energy supplies their incredible solar-powered radio and MP3 players to the Grow with Educare schools, and we in turn supply music-based educational content for the players. And in that way, children at the Grow with Educare schools are having access to music-based audio learning tools that they would never have access to otherwise. One of the successes of Wriggle and Rhyme over the years has been the quality of team that we have in place. And so we're really looking for people that are keen to work from home and have the flexibility that that offers. We're keen to work with people who are hungry for success, so have personal financial goals, but are also looking for a program that's proven and successful that they can just tap into and benefit from our experience and expertise over the years. We're looking for people that are keen to network and build relationships, particularly with parents and children, so at a stage of life where they're keen to work with children. We're also looking for people that have a level of musicality. You don't have to have formal music training, but you do need to have a tuneful singing voice, be able to keep a basic rhythm, and be comfortable singing in front of people you don't know. Wriggle and Rhyme's 10th birthday has really just given me an opportunity to pause and reflect on our journey so far. I'm so deeply grateful to my family, to the team of Wriggle and Rhyme teachers that are incredible ambassadors for our program, to all our suppliers, but of course most importantly to the families and especially the children who have been part of our musical adventure. We have 7 branches operating across Cape Town, from Melkbosstrand to Panorama, from Rondebosch to Claremont, from Meadoridge to Constantia, all the way across to Fish Hoek. We have hundreds of children taking part in our preschool program every week. We've launched 4 CDs, we're partnering with different NGOs to help less advantaged children, and we have 16 programs running with over 50 original songs. What an incredible journey it has been. As I look to the future, I'm really excited about offering the entire Wriggle and Rhyme product package as an area franchise opportunity. This would give someone the opportunity to open multiple branches and operate within preschools within a demarcated area. This successful business model is the next step in our exciting growth at Wriggle and Rhyme. If you'd like to hear more about the Wriggle and Rhyme story, please head across to our website www.wriggleandrhyme.co.za.